we're very hot bed and hot sport as far as these elections are concerned. We had to. So we came in here as soon as we left from the other side and came in here and got a bit ruffled. Some of the guys here tried to round us off, tried to prevent us from filming. The policeman attached to this place also tried to stop us from filming, and so we had to go reinforce and return. So I'll tell you exactly where we are. We are at Pesa Balogo school in Olu Oshodi, Follow Short Street. This has been a hotbed. This lady you see coming up, for instance, and I pray that the nation of Nigeria protects her. She's one of the persons that were sent back and was not allowed to vote by the hoodlums and some people here. And a lot of them, you can see reinforcement of police officers because we had to call. And they mentioned a particular lady at Joker who has been preventing people from voting here, and we can bring that authoritatively here. We take you inside to see what's going on, and the guys that prevented us from working. And so this is the place. When we came in here earlier, we're actually surrounded by some of the young men. You can see the man on the T-shirt there. He tried to stop us from working at the extremes, leaning on the pole there, and the other by holding his phone. They all tried to stop us from working, and they didn't want us to work. They said we have been paid to be here, and I said to them, paid to do what exactly? If you weren't doing something wrong, why would you be saying such a thing? And as it were, you can see just a handful of people monitoring and just watching what is going on. And suddenly, because the military have arrived and we have come for reinforcement, you can see people are now coming out to exercise the franchise. Initially, they were stopped from voting. Can you tell us your experience earlier when you came here today?
My name is John.
Can you come down a bit? Yes. Yeah, tell us your experience this morning.
Actually, I was there this morning, and I was told that some people were not allowed to vote. Yes. So at the end of the day, we were told to come out to vote.
Yeah. So this is what has happened. We are not allowed to come into the school at all.
Yeah, that was the information we got. But as we speak, I did not get that facts. But when I came down, I saw the armies and the pressmen coming in.
All right, thank you very much. So, Minister, you see, this is what you can simply call voter suppression, where you don't allow people to exercise the rights, constitutionally provided rights, and it's sad, it's oppressive and it's repressive, and it doesn't represent anything that the country is trying to achieve as far as the 2023 elections are concerned. We are here, and hopefully, whilst we are here, more people can come in and actually now begin to vote, which has not happened except for a handful of people who were actually allowed to come in here. This is the situation, Millicent. Ayo, you have a problem for me?
Well, not right now. No, I mean, I just want you to please be safe yourself, because you know the people whom you had in the background talking the other time it's a very, very concerning thing. But if you had to go get reinforcements to do your own job, and that's just one polling unit, I wonder how many people would be able to go do what you had to do to get to vote. That suggests, Olu, that a good number of people their vote will be suppressed today.
The agitation is coming up. The agitation is on. The agitation is on because they are not happy to see us. The agitation is on. You can hear that. You can hear the background. They want us to leave. They want us to leave. They want us to leave. Well, you can hear that. So our presence shouldn't naturally cause any worries for anybody. But people around us are worried, so it means something is up here. And we'll stay here and find out what is up here. Why can't people vote? It's a simple question. Why can't people vote?
Well, with security men with you there, I want to believe that you will be safe. But please be safe, Olu. That's very, very important to us.
But we'll come back to him because we'd like to hear from the INEC staff with regards to that particular polling unit and what's really going on.
Well, what's even concerning for me, because they do threat assessments, and they give these estimations of possible hotspots and all of that. And I wanted to find out from Olu whether this was one of those areas where there were clearly indications that incidents like this will happen.
You're the one you're the one who's been using the word battleground.
Yeah, it's a battleground.
Lagos is.
Yeah, no.
So whichever part of it is, I'm just going to assume.
I promised to come to Professor Adibe, but I'm also. We understand that there's something else happening somewhere in Lagos.
Yes, in Shangisha, Magodo Shangisha. The job is now, the people have taken it upon themselves to do this.
Come out! Come and vote. Come and vote.
That is this is a civic duty undertaken by the people themselves to encourage each other to come out and vote. But we're also hearing. Well, you want to say something about that?
No, it's quite interesting and just amazing to see this happen. That people had to come out.
People are doing that
and doing this to make sure that the people come out. I remember the last time I heard bells calling out on people was when I used to live in the village. So
it's something I've seen and heard about. You know, still happening in some parts. The hinterlands is one example. What I think about is, will this? I mean, can we ship Shangisha and what's happening there to Ikpesa, Balogun area where Olu? We just spoke to Olu. And
also situate that well, there are stories making the rounds. Our correspondent is on her way there to confirm at VGC, where it is being said that INEC officials are asking some people to come out from their estate to come out to vote. Whether or not that is true, I'm pretty sure we'll get that information.
So across the state, there are different things happening. There are places where, for instance, where Olu is covering, it's clearly a case of voter suppression, people being intimidated to come out. When he was saying they don't want to allow, I wanted to find out who are the they, you know, specifically, although we have told him to to be safe, because that's quite important to all of us. That scenario is quite different from what we saw when Sean was reporting from Ogudu. I think we're back to that's the same. Where Olu is. If you can hear us, if you're still there, if your camera, we can see you said that these were the guys or some people trying to prevent the exercise. This is what I wanted to see. Apparently, yeah, okay. Wanted to be sure whether or not. Okay, so, Olu.
Yes, as soon as we went off live, we were confronted. Yes, Geoffrey, we got confronted and we asked why we're doing what we're doing, that we just reported falsehood. And everything that we have said is on record. You can see that as soon as the cameras went off, I mean, the voices went up, and a lot of agitation around here. And we want this man to be protected, because as soon as after the interview, they came to him and all of that, and they keep saying, who the hell is he? Why did he say what he said? And all of that. So that's the man that needs to be protected by the federal government of Nigeria as far as this is concerned. We are in Oshodi, we are in the Pesa Balogun Primary School in Oshodi Street. This is where it is happening, and it's important that the world knows that people have been suppressed from casting their votes.
What I wanted to find out, you used the word they are preventing. Who are the they? Can we see them? Who are the they trying to stop people from exercising their franchise? The government.
So you can see. So when we came in here, when we came in here, all of the guys that were here tried to stop us from doing what we wanted to do, including the policeman. Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, you did. You were here. I'll tell you who. Yeah, I'll point at them. Yeah, I'll point at them. I know. Yeah. I can tell you who. Yeah. That guy did. The policeman did, and the other guy who has left. But this guy did. He actually tried to stop us. Yeah, he did. Yep, he did. And so he can't deny it, because we have it on record when he tried to stop us. And when we came here, the policeman also asked us to write down our names. And I told him I don't have such obligation to write down my name, to give him my name. He asked us to write down our name before we could walk. And I said that is not happening here. So this is the situation we have right here. And all of this is a bit under control, because we have the military outside holding. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, Olu, I'll ask that you be safe.
Olu, let's hear him.
Yeah.
Which is stopping you?
But you were there. Yeah.
I'm come to vote here.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I'm
why are you all walking away?
Why are you saying it? You're walking away.
No, that's not happening. I pointed to the man who stopped us. No, I didn't point to you. That's the man I pointed to. That's the man I pointed to. You did when I came in here. You did. Because of what I'm saying.
You're complicating what I'm saying. That's not reporting.
We have it on record. It's not true.
No.
Why are you agitated? Why are you agitated? Why are you agitated? Why are you agitated? Why are you irritated?
Olu, could you please calm down? It's only natural for things to go the way they're going, perhaps, especially because of the things that